Greetings to you, the lucky finder of this golden ticket from Mr. Willy Wonka. I shake you warmly by the hand, for now I do invite you to come to my factory and be my guest for one whole day.
A poor boy named Charlie Bucket finds one of 5 golden tickets good for admission to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It opens next week. This is an early review.
Enjoy.
And the movie is a retelling of the classic novel and the 1971 film. The new director this time is Tim Burton, whose visual imagination fills the movie with remarkable sights, especially inside the factory. But Johnny Depp, usually such an inspired actor, does not make a compelling Willy Wonka. It's the strangest thing, but watching him, I kept thinking of Michael Jackson crossed with Carol Burnett.
I'm Veruca Salt. It's very nice to meet you, sir.
I always thought a verruca was a type of wart you got on the bottom of your foot.
If Depp's Willy Wonka doesn't really work, a lot of the other elements in the movie really do. The Bucket family is so poor that all 4 grandparents live in the same bed, and David Kelly is wonderful as the feisty old Grandpa Joe.
Yippee!
Wonka's factory is staffed by the Oompa Loompas, all played by Deep Roy, and their musical numbers are funny and entertaining and very weird.
Augustus Gloop, the great bakery nincompoop. Augustus Gloop.
Mr. Wonka?
Huh?
Why would Augustus's name already be in the Oompa Loompa song? Unless they
Improvisation is a parlor trick. Anyone can do it.
Charlie, played by Freddie Highmore from Finding Neverland, is a fine young man, honest and true, but the other children with golden tickets all have serious character flaws. For example, Violet, played by Anna Sophia Robb, ignores some very, very good advice.
Kiddo, my little girl's going to be the first person in the world to have a chewing gum meal.
Yeah, I'm just a little concerned about the...
Blueberry pie and ice cream.
that part.
What's happening to her nose?
Turning blue.
The magical element of the 1971 movie was Gene Wilder's performance as Willy Wonka. In Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Johnny Depp deserves credit for not trying to imitate Wilder, but I don't think he creates a very charismatic or mysterious Willy Wonka. The kids are good little comic actors, and the Oompa Loompa musical numbers reminded me of the Polar Express, and I was also impressed by the wild visual inventions in Tim Burton's direction and by the imagination in the screenplay by John August. So thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up for me as well, Roger. I had some of the very same misgivings, though, about this film. First of all, it does look great. The performances that you mentioned I really liked, and I had the same reservations about Johnny Depp, who I almost always love. I thought he made some very strange choices, and from the very start, Willy Wonka is such a creepy, mean-spirited guy that, you know, before they even get into the factory, the kids and their parents would be running for the hills.
Yeah, you know, the strange thing is the first movie was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This movie is correctly titled Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because Freddie Highmore is really the central character.
Right.
And he and the people around him, the kids and his weird family, carry the movie along with the special effects.
His weird but lovable family.
Yes,
you know? And that's the thing, too. Some of the scenes with, you know, the early scenes almost had more magic to them than some of the admittedly beautifully designed stuff inside the factory, because it's kind of the same thing happening over and over again.
The question that you can't answer, and I don't know if I could answer it in the first movie either, is who is Willy Wonka really, and what does he do inside that factory, and does he live all by himself, and in this case, is he a man or a woman? Because he looked kind of like a woman to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's one long acid trip. There's no doubt about that.